By the spring of 1977, I had arranged to rent the antique Victorian elevator cage to be a street vendor. And when we discovered that people in Port Townsend were willing to stand in line in the rain in a June drizzle to get ice cream at the elevator, and we realized that we had an opportunity for a year-round business. It was really important to us that if we were going to have an ice cream parlor year-round, that we wanted to make our own ice cream. And it was at that time that we discovered that a very good friend of my grandparents, whose ice cream I had eaten all of my childhood and never realized it was homemade, was retired and available to teach us how to make ice cream, and enthusiastic that we were starting up an ice cream business. So we have the heritage of the ice cream making that was in use in the 1930s. Our ice cream business is in the tradition of the artisan food preparation, because that's what Norm Glover did when he was making ice cream in those days. You know, all the little sole proprietorships that were producing food of any kind, they were all artisan. We've always really emphasized, you know, our own regional specialties and our own imaginations, because that's a lot of where the creative part comes in.
How many scoops would you like?
It's not actually a super premium level of fat in our ice cream. Our philosophy was, we're in a small town and we really depend on our local customers. We don't want to make ice cream that people feel that they can only have once a month or once a year, because they would feel too guilty and it would be too fattening. So we wanted to have ice cream that people could enjoy without guilt every day if they wanted to.
It's phenomenal. And I'm an ice cream snob. I actually have worked in many ice cream shops, so I have very high standards. So I'm impressed.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Let's see. I think buttered popcorn.
With the candy shop, it added on to our sales so that people could come in, have a treat, and take something home with them that wouldn't melt.
We do make our own truffles and a few other of the chocolates. And interestingly enough, we were taught how to make the truffles by the famous Dana Davenport of Dilettante Chocolates.
Today I'll look at something and say, oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. I know my grandson would love it.
The nicest thing about being in the ice cream parlor business is that we see families and we watch kids grow up. It really is like we have an extended family, and it's not just in the United States. David's sister actually met somebody on a trail hiking in Nepal when their little kids, they were living there, and their little kids were wearing Elevated Ice Cream t-shirts, and the hikers said, "We know Elevated Ice Cream."
All right. There you are. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Enjoy.
Ingredients has changed a lot since the 30s, but essentially the same high quality standards and really simple basic ingredients are still what we use today.